Hey everybody, MooseCow here. I figured since we just wrapped up our first YouTube war game, might as well mark the occasion with like a little overview of what happened. And since first YouTube war, first time I show myself, so here I am. Nothing quite tastes like victory, Anyway, just kind of winging it. This was a very, very, very interesting game. Obviously, I'd played with Madman and Mr. Scrubbert before, but it was our first time playing with GiJoe. Joe designed this awesome battle board box for me from winning the, which I won at the raffle at the St. Louis BBR tournament of this year, 2021. And then I got to meet him at the St. Louis tournament, but we didn't get to play him. So being able to play him was an experience in of itself. It was not an easy game at all. We played this game due to scheduling on all of our parts. We played this game since late October. It's almost middle December now, so we played this game for about a good month and a half of this being out on my table. Normally I don't have a game out for this long, but it allowed a lot of time for a lot of thinking, And I'm just going to kind of share my overall thoughts of the whole thing, pretty much. As we know, it's very unorthodox. A lot of people doing a lot of things we wouldn't normally do. A lot of new, interesting tactics and things to learn from. And never played Joe before. He said that his Germany was his weakest, I believe he said. And if that's the case, if Germany's his weaker nation he plays as, weaker power he plays as, I'm terrified to see his Japan in person myself. I know he's a really good Japan player. I know he really likes playing as Japan. One day it'll come, and I'm going to feel that wrath. But anyway, this game was crazy. This game was insane. I usually play as UK when I'm the Allies, and I've just never had both powers just diving at me, pulling me in opposite directions, and just waiting till the last minute to bring everybody else into the war, without really the threat of a sea lion. There was a couple first couple turns there was like the possibility of, oh, he might buy transports now. Oh, he might buy transports now, but it just never really did. It was pretty much just go for me every place else. So the game was really interesting. Mr. Scrubbert and I both thought that at any moment now Joe's going to go into Russia. At any moment he's going to start diving into Russia. This was Mr. Scrubbert's first time playing BBR4, so he wasn't familiar with the Turkey rules, and so there was a moment when after Joe took Italy and Germany down to Cairo, we thought he was going to dive up through Turkey and punch to Ukraine, do a double can opener there, So we thought, oh man, this game is so crazy. Joe's playing like a maniac, so he could very well do that. Jeez, what is going on? So yeah, obviously Commonwealth has been revised, so we probably won't see a Commonwealth of this strength in another game in the future necessarily, but at least I got to play with Commonwealth having shipyards, and getting a battleship on the board. I was going to buy another battleship and carrier at the end of round 8, just for the fun of it, but I forgot to do that on my turn. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, just a crazy game. Madman and serving the purpose of Joe with his master plan of over here, and this was crazy. Ultimately, as you can see, it didn't work out for them. And if they did win, if they didn't win, it would have been like a win of a technicality and not necessarily a winning the war overall. Winning the game but not winning the war, because it was like if they win this, like there's no, like if we were to keep playing, there's no way they would have continued to win. That momentum, that early game momentum just fizzles out over time if you don't have enough, if you don't have Russia beat back enough, if you don't have if Japan is as it's out of frame, mostly out of frame right now. But if Japan's like struggling this much with China, you know, it's they got to go for the mainland if they want to have world domination. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a crazy game. This was very interesting. Loved seeing Madman's purchase of an airbase in the middle of China on, I think it was round 2. He's always, sorry about that. I'm having some phone space issues, so it cut prematurely there. I gotta get a new phone with hopefully a better camera. So anyway, just to kind of wrap things up really quickly, it was great to play everybody in this game. It was great to play Joe. Thanks for playing with us, man. Great to play Mr. Scrubbert and Madman again. Always fun playing with you guys. So just to kind of wrap things up, I'm excited to clear this table off, put something else up here for a while or whatever, and definitely going to do some more videos in the future of other expansions we're working on. Madman and I are working on a 1914 thing that I'll dive into hopefully sooner than later. We just got to get a map printed. And yeah, I'm down for future YouTube wars, either BBR4 or BBR3 or something else, yeah, I'll be doing some videos in the future of like things we've been working on, and I'm planning to do a video of we have a little French expansion of ours, of me and Madman, that we worked on for a while and stuff, and I'll be doing a video on that soon. Maybe later today. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, so yeah, great to play everybody. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you, myself, and everybody roll the dice better. Till next time.